Hey, welcome back, everybody. Bako Motorsports Power Hour, Bakersfield Speedway segment. Scott Schweitzer, the Speedway owner, is out today. His daughter is having a little procedure done, I believe, planned. Nothing that wasn't planned. And so we've got the race doctor, Mike Mosier, in, and Roger Holder still here. So we're going to talk some dirt track racing. But first of all, we got the Grumpy Griff Award. Voting's still going on. About 15 minutes to go on that. And
get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. There's like, well, I don't know. There's probably 20,000 votes right now, and it's amazing. It's only been up for not quite 24 hours, and it's a close race, and we'll announce that here at the end of the next segment after Blake Bowser comes in for Famosa. But we're going to talk a little dirt track racing, and what do we got coming up? We've got modified sport mods, pro stocks, hobby stocks, mini stocks, and it's LLS night at the races on this Saturday, right? And the 13th, we've got late models, American stocks, mod lights, mini dwarfs, and California. That's the dwarf cars.
Right.
Coming up. And then on the 20th, modified sport mods, hobby stocks, IMCA stocks, which is a new division, second year, right? They run a lot of Hanford, second year.
Nationwide,
not a lot of cars, but a lot of competition in that class.
Very tight.
And then you're going to have the three-quarter midgets, the racing, and they always put on a good show out there. The track sort of fits them. But you're going to have a late model, a two-seater late model out there this Saturday night, right?
Yeah, that's something where we're going to raffle off some rides. Somebody in the stands is going to come down there, maybe 1, 2, 3, depending on the time we have. You buy a couple of tickets, you get down, you win. You're going to get a ride in that two-seater, 5, 6 laps around the track. Couple of drivers I'm hearing that may be the pilot driving you around. Brad Pounds may be one of those. John Lowry may be one of those.
John Lowry is kind of retired late model driver, right?
Yes, he is.
He had a pretty good accident, got his bell rung really good a few years ago.
I was back there, actually, Volusia. That was a nasty wreck in Florida.
And you get out there, buy raffle tickets, and get to go for 4 or 5 laps in that car. And I think that's got to be quite a ride when you're sitting on the wrong seat. Roger does a lot of driving. Would you like to be sitting on the wrong seat without the steering wheel?
No. If I don't have the steering wheel and the gas pedal, I'm not going.
You're not going. No. You're not going to be buying raffle ticket?
Absolutely not.
Let me tell you what, though. I've interviewed a lot of those racers that won that ride, and they come out and they got a smile from ear to ear, and it stays there for a week. Amazing amount of energy that these people have when they get out of that car. Very exhilarating.
Okay. I bet.
Yeah, and we had a pretty good show out there at the Speedway last Saturday night. I think we got a video. I shot a little video of the IMCA modified race where Roger was a participant. Can you talk a little bit about this race and this track, Roger?
Yeah, it was really slick this week. It was a good track, though, racy. I started 8th and got up to 3rd and was battling for 2nd and made a mistake in 1 and 2. And coming out of 2, I kind of got in a little bobble and got spun out. But all in all, it was a good race. Good track, a lot of cars, good competition.
Amazingly 3 wide all over the track all night long. I mean, just high groove, low groove, middle groove, everybody's hammered down. But you've been doing really well as of late. You've been out on that podium and knocking on that door for the last 6 weeks. You've really turned your program around.
Yeah, things have been going good for us. I mean, we've just been working on the car, trying to dial it in. I've learned a lot. You know, I've been racing a lot, haven't been messing with the drag cars as much lately because the racing's kind of slowed down for us. So taking the dirt racing a little more serious and just trying to learn each and every time we go out.
It's paying dividends. I can see you on the track where it's really showing.
And this was just the early races. I shot a little video there. Then I had to go concentrate on trying to make print deadline and not playing with video. But I was showing Ricky Thornton Jr. here, came down to play. He was running 2nd in national points. I guess he moved up too and had a flat tire late, but you could see early on he's mirrored in the back with Bobby Hogue. This is like the first 10 laps, and Rob Sanders of Bakersfield had a big lead, and then the caution came out, and it all packed up, and that's when everybody was able to start making moves, was it not?
Yeah, exactly. It was a good race. I mean, the track was very racy, and, you know, everybody that was towards the front had a chance to win it.
Yeah, I know Tom has some slides here we can show this modified race that just show. You're amazed at the Third Mile Speedway. You don't think it's that big, but we've got cars 3 and 4 wide. We got this. This was actually Thornton's girlfriend. Comes out, and he had to change rear end gears, and he's not doing it. She's doing it, and Tom loves that photo. I think that's the a great shot, helping out in the pits and getting her hands dirty, and just not there, watching the races. She's actually working on it, and I don't know who this guy in this 24 car is. We got a shot of him out here going sideways. It looks pretty familiar.
Sitting right
and right
next to
here,
me.
this is a shot where it looks 3 wide, but if you look, there's that 11 car. Is that?
That's
4,
one of them. He was there.
That's 4 wide.
Oh yeah.
So 4 wide. And what is it like at 4 wide on that track?
You know what? You don't really pay attention. You're just running your line, and if there's room for someone else to squeeze in there, trust and believe they'll be there.
Yeah, and we got some more photos. I think he's got some 3 wide here. You've got is that Bobby Hogue and Thornton there, and then we got you back on the bottom here, Roger, and another 3
Brad
wide
Pounds
shot.
in the middle. No, it's
No, it's Clark.
Clark.
Brian Clark.
And
So
then
that just
Troy
kind of
Morris.
shows the action, what happened. And when it all's said and done here, some more, we end up with, I think for the night that was R.C. Whitwell won the trophy dash.
Wow.
Earlier
Bobby
in the
Hogue.
night.
No, the trophy dash. The guy from Arizona.
Arizona, yeah.
RC
no,
yeah.
no,
It was
it's-
Ricky Thornton Jr.
There you
Ricky
go.
Thornton
Yeah,
Jr.
and then
Thornton
that's
Jr.
the main event. there.
Right. And then the main event, we got Bobby Hogue.
Yeah.
Won, and Bobby Hogue has been to Victory Circle all
A lot.
1, 2, 4, 5, 12.
Crazy.
He what is he? 3 for 3 this year, 2 for 2 in the October Classic. Last year he took guitars home. He's got his own guitar band there back in Watsonville. But why is he so good? You got Bobby Hogue won. Rob Sanders ended up second. Cody Laney, Josh Vaught, and Troy Volger came in fifth. What makes Hogue so good?
His knowledge of the car, knowledge of the track. Been doing it a long time. He's a good racer. He's been doing it a long time. He's got a lot of family history in it, and it shows. He's patient. And just knows the car. If you know the car, you can tell your crew chief what it needs, and you go out on the track, it's there.
Ability to communicate what's going on.
100%, yeah,
And of course, these fourth-generation drivers, so that through the generations, pass down technology and driver sense and whatnot, and that really pays off in the racing world.
Okay, I think we have some slides from the hobby stock race next coming up. And Matt Wonkum ended up in Victory Circle in this one. Brent Hosfett, Carl Noland Sr. Lots of Nolans racing again from Porterville's. There's Matt in the 56 car. He kind of got out front and stayed there the whole race. Not a bad place to be.
Career first main event win, by the way.
Yeah, and so he was pretty humble about that and thanked a lot of people in Victory Circle, and that's always good. And then there he is in Victory Circle. We had the American stock race as well, preceded that, and they had watered the track right before the race, and there were a couple of spin outs when that race started, took out some of the field. Dakota Brown stayed out front, and that's a big win for him. That's his first win as well. I think you got Dakota Brown.
For the year.
For the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's been snake bit a little bit this year trying to get to Victory Circle, but he gets the win. Cody Johnson, second place again. That kid's running well. In that, we don't have, I'm just reading the standings off here. And then Tracy Childress and Wade Utero. Wade
Yurto.
Yurto.
Yurto. My toe? Yurto.
Wade Yurto, fourth, and Mark Irwin, fifth in the American stock race. And rough around the edges to start, but once they ran, it was a pretty good race.
Yeah, of course, this picture there was the Okie Bowl hardtops.
And we had that where James Bradburn Jr. won.
Yeah, I mean, he raced a hard race. The number 3 car was up front battling with the McCaslins, and he took a nice victory.
Yeah, and that race was, you think these, and their older cars, they're supposed to emulate the style from, the 50s and 60s?
Right.
And they look old, but they race those things hard.
Well, not only that, they don't have the old 50s motors. These guys all opted for the 350 Chevrolets. I don't know what the rule package is on them, but they're fast.
Yeah, they're fast. And the first few years ago when they first started, when Ferris started, it was kind of more putt around and stuff. But these guys race, and they'll end up going on their heads. And I'm not sure I'd drive one of them. But would Roger drive one?
I probably would. It's got
See,
a little
Roger
bar.
would drive one.
We'll do it.
Dude, you put a steering wheel on a skateboard. This guy's on it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's it for the Bakersfield Speedway. We'll see you out there Saturday night, again at Bakersfield Speedway. And the doctor's going to hang around, And Mr. Holder's going to hang around. We're going to talk a little drag racing coming up in the next segment about Famosa Raceway.